Welcome to MINDSHOCK. This is the Steven Seagal series, the most comprehensive series on the man, the myth, the legend, possibly God himself, if not definitely in the conversation for the Messiah, Steven Seagal. Will this become the longest running series in MINDSHOCK history? Just how many Steven Seagal receipts are there for the Great One, the master of all trades, jack of none? For this specific episode, we will be going over his comedic prowess. Now, we have gone over the entire Saturday Night Live that he hosted, probably the funniest one there ever was. Everybody was obviously very jealous, so they had to trash talk it, but it was quite hilarious. I'll do a quick 60-second recap of that, and then we'll be going over into the new stuff. Just how great of a comedian is the most accomplished human in the history of mankind, one Steven Seagal. Is there anything this guy can't do? Aikido master, guitar master, a musical savant, the likes of which the world has never seen before in the blues category, and possibly many other categories, reggae and otherwise. I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? Law enforcement extraordinaire, sheriff's deputy, border patrol. Obviously, writer, director, actor. Quite prolific in Hollywood and the world over. Political ambassador to many countries. We actually forgot to discuss one of his citizenships. He's not just a dual American-Russian citizen. He also actually has Serbian citizenship. This individual is a tri-citizen of the world. How many people didn't know that Seagal was a Serbian citizen? Not to mention, I was trying to track down exactly how many languages he speaks. Apparently it's around 12. He speaks approximately 12 languages. So basically, let's get the receipt here. Foreignpolicy.com. Obviously, he's a reincarnated llama, and not just any llama. We went over in the Steven Seagal God episode on the reincarnated from the progenitor of Taoist Buddhism itself. But here is foreignpolicy.com. Here's the receipt for all the goofs and Seagal haters out there getting drowned in them over the past 30 hours plus in the Steven Seagal series, where we examine each and every one of Seagal's claims, and it appears he has understated all of his accomplishments. People think he's bragging or boasting. I mean, this man has understated his accomplishments in every field. Obviously a philanthropist as well, many visits to many different countries, including many African countries, which he doesn't even brag or boast about. But yeah, so Steven Seagal gets Serbian citizenship 2016. So this guy's a tri-citizen. And yeah, we don't have an exact count. He speaks approximately 12 languages of varying degrees of fluency. So he's not necessarily fluent in all of them, but okay. So for the purpose of comedy here, we will be exploring short films and various other comedic appearances that people might not know about, in examining the life and times of the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only, the great one, the most accomplished human in probably the history of existence, Steven Seagal. For anybody that wants to dispute it, name a single individual who has more accomplishments in more fields of endeavor than Steven Seagal. I mean, his martial arts pedigree alone is practically unrivaled. As always, if you want to help support the MindShock podcast, find it interesting and informative, you can donate to our PayPal. Just check the link in the description. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel here, the Bruce McGuire channel, the home of MindShock. Like and share Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Patreon. Patrons do get priority for case, topic, launch analysis, co-podcast, or requests. You can also be a guest in the podcast depending on your tier. Even the free tier will get you updates if the YouTube updates aren't working, as they often don't. Questions, comments, theories, thoughts, suggestions, rebuttals, debunkings of any kind, leave them in the comment section. Unless, of course, you are with us here live, drop them in the live chat. I'll try to get to each and every one of them. You can also help support the podcast by becoming a YouTube member right here on YouTube. So let's jump right in here. So let's just go over, let's do a 60-second recap of his SNL performance before we dive even deeper. And obviously, I mean, I don't know who's funnier than Steven Seagal.
I caught these two guys with 3 kilos of cocaine. What do you think they were doing with it? Making shock for girls' softball games. Listen to me carefully. I don't want you to talk about anything to me anymore. I don't want you to say my name anymore. I ain't see you any movies, and what's the...
You know, we really missed out on an Elvis biopic with Steven Seagal. That could have been legendary. Legendary. Or possibly even some kind of Grease remake.
Afro anyway. You look like Link from the Mod Squad.
I think Dougie here needs a soda.
Why don't you go out and look at it? I'm sure Dougie won't mind. I guess it wouldn't matter if I did because I wouldn't be there at the time. Michael Bolton, the President of the United States, on speakerphone as he reveals...
I mean, I don't know. Was there ever a Saturday Night Live funnier than this? I do not know. I do not know. All right. Welcome, Alan McSwaggart. When was the last time you were in here? What's going on? We are examining the legendary Steven Seagal and his comedic prowess, the likes of which the world has never seen before or since. Although some argue he's still actively doing comedy and some kind of, just maintaining character for so many years, but that's a topic for another podcast. We gotta go into some of his, we're still gonna be doing a dedicated episode on his, alleged CIA operations, or working with people who worked with the CIA, as he put it. And then also another Hollywood one. But okay, so let's continue here. Can anybody, Alan asks, does Steven Seagal live in Moscow? Apparently he lives in Russia. He did move to Russia in around 2018. And if you just got here, he's actually a tri-citizen. We didn't go over this before, but he's also a citizen of Serbia. So he's a U.S. citizen, a Russian citizen, and a Serbian citizen, and also a political ambassador to various countries for Russia.
This is what happens when you pollute the planet.
so that was a quick 60-second recap. But if you want to go back, I actually went over the entire, we went point by point on the entire Saturday Night Live hosted by Seagal, so you could check that out. So let's continue here now with an interview that showcases Seagal's comedic genius.
Hello, Mr. Seagal. Hi, I'm Jack. I'm a big fan of yours.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. I'm staying in the hotel as well. Yeah, a huge fan of your work. I'm an actor myself.
Really?
Yeah. And
Action actor?
Some action.
Martial arts?
No, not really. More sort of sitcoms and things like that. But and this is my dad. Daddy, I'm doing a show
Do you
with my
still call
father.
him Daddy?
Sorry?
Do you still call him Daddy?
Yeah. Daddy, this is
sir.
Steven Seagal.
Oh, Mr. Seagal. Very, very nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, we're traveling around Southeast Asia for a very serious travelogue. Have you been to Cambodia?
Yeah.
What's it like as a place?
Cambodia, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful country, but at the same time, there's a lot of lawlessness, and mafia and different things like that, so just be careful.
Are there any martial arts moves that you could teach me that would be useful for me to know if I got into any trouble? Is there any martial arts that I could do?
Can you run fast?
Yeah, very quick.
Let's just leave it at that then.
May I ask one more question as well?
Yeah, sure.
I know that you're a Zen master. What is the essence?
He's kind of invading Steven's personal space here. I mean, this is never a good idea. Like, who likes it when people stand that close to them? I mean, that's just a recipe for trouble, especially with a guy like Seagal.
Of Zen.
Steven Seagal just threw me into a pond.
Is he just gone?
I was just going to shake his hand and thank him for it.
Got it. What is the essence of Zen? To immerse yourself in it. That's why he threw me in. I mean, he could have just said it.
I wonder what this guy's soy levels are. Like, listen to it. Listen to his laugh after he gets thrown in.
Of Zen.
That sounded like some kind of monkey. Hoo-hoo-ha! Chin Chin says, this is the greatest interview I've seen. Steven is definitely expletive with him. I mean, what is going on here? But who can say that that was undeserved? And look at his dad day here. Look at the expression on his face. You know he's not going to do anything about it. He's not going to stand up to his son or to Steven Seagal for his son. Look at his face. He's going to do nothing. Oh, man. All right, let's do a quick recap of some of Seagal's abilities.
Do you still fight?
Yes, I do.
You still dangerous?
Sean Baby asks, can someone send me a good guitar lesson vid on finger tapping? Once you can do that, so start with that sequence. Start with that.
Some of the old guys that I play with, you know, a lot of them have nicknames, you know. So somebody started calling me the Mojo Priest, you know.
What is the essence of Zen?
The way I took that, what they called me was blessed, you know, somebody who's blessed to play the blues or can give blessings with the blues, you know. And give blessings with the blues, you know. I was born and raised in the blues, and so if you really play blues, I think you have to be able to play an acoustic also.
You teach that? Where'd you learn that?
Where did I learn it? Well, I learned it, you know, sort of a variation of that in Japan probably 30, 40 years ago. Almost 50 years. Long, long time ago, and worked for the last 35 years or so to perfect it.
Quite the master indeed. Look at this. Let's look at his dancing skill, because his dancing skill is quite underrated.
Y'all please put your hands together for Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal can truly play the guitar, but I'm not so sure he knows how to dance.
Lord have mercy.
You gotta be kidding me. You're Steve Seagal.
You expected somebody else? Lord have mercy.
I love you, Steven.
This is my favorite dancing in the world.
I love you, Steve.
I mean, who else in the world can pull off Mongolian folk-style dancing in jeans, are those Timberland boots, and just a random black shirt and jeans, and pull off Mongolian folk-style dancing at this level? Is there anybody else who can do it? South to West says, Seagal's smile says it all. For him, life itself is humor and joy. He just loves life. And who wouldn't, accomplishing as much as this man? I mean, is there any other human being who has accomplished more in more fields of endeavor than Steven Seagal?
Lord have mercy.
I'm not so sure he knows how to dance. I'm not so sure he knows how to dance.
Put your hands together.
Dance. I'm not so sure he knows how to dance.
Put your hands together.
This is my favorite dancing in the world.
I'm not so sure he knows how to dance.
Lord have mercy.
And look at those jumps while playing guitar. I mean, is there any other 6'5", 300-pound individual that can perform like this. Chin Chin says, I'll be honest, this is the first Seagal stream I've caught, and I'm going to hang in for this. This man is a master of all trades, jack of none. How dare you, Chin Chin? The first 12 episodes here are some of the most epic podcasts in history, documenting the lifetimes and endless achievements of Steven Seagal. I mean, there's so many receipts here. All of the Seagal haters have drowned in them a long time ago. All right, let's continue. Let's go to the short film. I think I actually previewed a teaser of this on one of the lives, but you guys are in for a treat for Steven Seagal's comedic ability. This is a short film starring Steven Seagal.
She asked me to bring her some meat. What do you want me to do? Say no?
You didn't have to lie.
What, are you the only 26-year-old who's never told a lie?
Yes?
I got us invited to Sarah Beechwood's barbecue. Sarah f***ing Beechwood!
You told her you could get meat for 20 people from your dad, the gourmet butcher.
You're welcome.
Yeah, your dad drives a bus.
There's a bigger point that your small brain is missing.
Oh, yeah, the one where we show up empty-handed, ruin her barbecue, and destroy my chances with Sarah Beechwood.
Hang on a minute. Your chances?
Her friend Rachel, man, is all yours. I've seen the way she looks at you.
She's got a glass eye.
With her good eye.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Violence isn't the answer.
I'm gonna rip your larynx out and hang it from the mirror like an air freshener. I'm gonna take your spleen and build it. You thinking what I'm thinking?
No, I'm thinking normal human thoughts.
Like God put that sheep in front of us so that we could kill it.
I'm no animal killer, mate.
It's just a fluffy bag of lamb chops.
Anyone else think Steven Seagal really missed an opportunity in Australian movies and TV? I mean, this guy could have been a legend in Australia as well. I mean, not that he isn't for his film career, but doing Australian productions. I mean, this is hilarious with this Australian Sean William Scott wannabe. I mean, this is hilarious. I mean, look at Steven playing this 26-year-old character so convincingly.
You're being a tool, mate. Brother Sheep, you're gonna be okay.
Back away from the animal.
That sheep's on National Park land. You fellas are committing a crime.
I have no quarrel with this animal.
Shut your mouth, son.
But I do take exception to your gun.
Oh, yeah? Why don't I let you taste the edge of darkness like you were about to do to that sheep just now, Young punks like you make me sick.
Sheep. I saved your life. Now help me. Say hello to my little woolly friend.
What?
So they did say that this was based on a true story, sort of. Chin Chin gives us a 10 out of 10 so far. Well, though it's not over yet.
Hey guys.
Hey, Sarah. My daddy, he ran out of meat.
Oh, it's cool. My friend's cousin took care of it. His father owns a butcher's shop too. How weird is that?
Be back in a few.
Hey, what's a knife for?
Oh, technical butcher stuff.
Oh.
Brother Sheep, what's wrong? I thought killing that sheep was a crime.
Have you seen Sarah B's body?
Not yet. See, he thought killing a defenseless animal would impress you.
That's not the kind of thing that impresses me.
What does?
Hey, Craig. You know Rachel, right? Hi, Craig.
Who else is disappointed this isn't actually a feature film? Matari Sensei in the house. It's not a commercial, it's a short film. It's like 5 minutes long. We just watched the whole thing. I mean, who's disappointed that this isn't an entire feature film? Or even a TV series? How entertaining would it be to watch Steven Seagal play this 26-year-old character gallivanting around the Australian outback and going to parties and saving animals? I mean, it's better than any TV show I can think of.
Crikey?
Crikey.
Crikey. Should I say that?
Yeah.
How do I...
Crikey.
Just that by itself?
Yep. It's like crikey, mate. Crikey, mate.
Crikey, mate.
What is wrong with you people? There's a ranger on the ground!
Hey, guys.
Hey, Sarah. My dad...
Did you just have an accident?
Hi. What's your name?
Oh.
I'm Rachel.
Oh.
I got beer.
Oh.
Those outtakes are funnier than anything I've seen from Hollywood in a long time. The outtakes for that short film are funny. Alan McSwaggart says, the best commercial ever, though, is still the Jean-Claude Van Damme Mentos commercial. Yeah, well, so the Jean-Claude Van Damme Mentos commercial is not a real commercial. I'm sure you know that. That was like a fan edit. But, yeah, in terms of actual real commercials, I don't know. Seagal's up there. Have you guys seen the Mountain Dew Seagal commercials? I played them before. I'll play it again. They're pretty funny. And let me see. I didn't have that queued up, but might as well look at that. It's actually pretty funny. I should have had it queued up.
Give me the money. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get that. Right there. Get it. Come on. Go. Get it. No. You're scared. You're scared. Give me that.
Oh, sorry, man. You okay? Oh, I feel terrible. How much will it?
No, it's on me, sir.
Thank you very much. I bet you'd like an autograph, huh?
Whatever.
Yeah, I can't believe it's me either.
I mean, that was like Jackie Chan level slapstick. I mean, I'm genuinely disappointed Seagal didn't do straight comedies like this. Can you imagine feature films or TV series with Seagal, like actual, high level comedy like this? Not just mild comedy. I mean, all his movies are pretty funny. I mean, they're pretty funny, but they're not this level of, like, they're not primarily comedies with martial arts. They're martial arts or action with comedy. Jin Jin says the cashier headbutt had me rolling. Oh, there's more. There's plenty more. Matari Sensei says Seagal should have definitely gotten a sitcom. Were you here? He was actually on Roseanne. But he wasn't on it too much. He was, we went over that before. Let's, there's also this other commercial that we went over recently. This one's kind of funny too. The budget's actually really insane on this one.
See the ball, be the ball.
Mr. Dresden?
Oh, damn it, it's Seagal.
I have a romantic comedy. I think this could be my thing.
A romantic comedy?
Yeah, it's good.
Steven, no offense, but that's crazy. You're an action guy. No one's gonna buy that.
I like it again. Please. I got wonderful piece. It's a Kurosawa piece. It's nothing.
Boring alert.
It's about a young single guy who falls for his daughter's school teacher, but they're too jaded to admit their feelings, and the kids end up getting together.
Okay, can they flirt using text messages?
No, it's supposed to be all about how they talk to their kids.
What if it was about how they talk to each other through their phones?
What's funny about that?
Who cares? By the time we blow up the school and you throw some kicks, some karate stuff, they'll be downloading alternative endings in the aisles. I love it. Sayonara, Seagal. Yeah, not such a tough guy now, are you? Whoa. Uh-oh.
That's a really dark ending for a commercial, isn't it? I mean, that's insinuating he blew the helicopter up without actually showing it, but that's still kind of dark. But that was pretty funny, yeah. Schwarzenegger and Stallone both did straight comedy. Man, we really missed out on some Seagal bangers. They could have been hilarious. I mean, I think his brand of comedy is a lot funnier than Schwarzenegger or Stallone, or even Van Damme. I mean, and all those guys, they can be pretty funny, but Seagal's brand is just more hilarious for some reason. I don't know why. It's his mannerisms just make it that much funnier. All right, so who's ready for the main course here? I found a very interesting TV series. Justin Lee Collins. I don't know how many people know about this guy. I've never seen anything like this before, so let's check this out.
I'm Justin Lee Collins, and I'm about to get up close and personal with the action hero legend that is Steven Seagal. I visit him on set as he shows me some moves.
Come on, come at me, man. Shut up!
Yeah. I teach him some Welsh.
Langdudnum or Langdudno? Langdudno.
I see his home and get a glimpse into his private life.
Hello, who's this? Ah, you're beautiful.
Get a bit too comfy.
I better come back up because I tend to fart when I'm in this position.
Resolve one of life's big questions.
Do you prefer your left testicle or your right testicle? My left. Really?
He scares the hell out of me.
This is one of my favorites here. Shit.
and I nearly get the big man banged up.
Stephen offered me drugs up at his house. I said no.
From the time Steven Seagal first hit the big screen in the late 80s and downed his first man, I've been a massive fan. On screen he looked cool, he was lightning quick with both hands and feet, and I wanted to be him. Through the 80s and 90s he starred in a string of box office blockbusters, and his movies have earned over $2 billion worldwide. Forget Lundgren or Van Damme, Seagal is the man. But away from the cameras, Steven Seagal is not your average Hollywood superstar. He's a complex man with many interests. As well as being a martial arts legend, he is also a Buddhist, Zen teacher, philanthropist, environmentalist, and he also plays blues guitar. My journey into the world of the martial arts master starts on a freezing cold and snowbound morning in the heart of London.
Going to buy a present for Steven Seagal. Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend. Hiya, could you help me? Trying to buy a gift for Steven Seagal. He's a strange guy, he's an interesting guy, he's a fascinating guy, and I didn't get to know him before. But I'm still fascinated by him and I'm still intrigued by him. This time I want to get to know him. This time I want to bond. Trying to buy a present for Steven Seagal, you know, the action movie legend.
I know Steven Seagal, yeah, hard to kill.
You don't know him, do you?
Not personally, no, I know who he is.
But my impression of Seagal, based on my previous experience, isn't great. But I still want to get to know the man. Hello, how are you? Looking for a gift for a very important person.
How much did you want to spend?
Well, I mean, he's an important man, but not a lot, because I'm a bit of a tight arse.
Right.
This guy's kind of funny, too. I have no idea who this guy is. I've never seen this series. I'm assuming this is a series about random celebrities or whoever. And this episode is Steven Seagal, so let's see what kind of gift he gets Seagal to prevent Seagal from snapping his wrist.
He's one of the greatest action movie stars that's ever lived. He's invented swear words, you know. I mean, he invented my favourite ever swear word, fuck nuts. I use it all the time, no one else does. What does it mean? Have you seen any of his films?
I'm afraid not, no.
Marked for Death?
No.
Out for Justice?
No.
Hard to Kill?
No.
Under Siege?
No.
Under Siege 2?
No.
Exit Wounds?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What size are these Japanese?
It's kind of hilarious. I like how when she said she hasn't seen any of them Under Siege, he said Under Siege 2 with as much enthusiasm as Under Siege 1. Now, I suppose it's not impossible for people to have seen Under Siege 2 without seeing Under Siege 1, although I would like to see the statistics on that.
Japanese slippers, do you? Have you seen any of his films?
I'm afraid not, no.
Marked for Death?
No.
Out for Justice?
No.
Hard to Kill?
No.
Under Siege?
No.
Under Siege 2?
No.
Exit Wounds?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What size are these Japanese slippers, do you know?
I don't know.
I mean, he is a man mountain.
Ah.
I love these. They're Japanese slippers. I mean, he might not actually want to wear them, but it's the thought that counts. Hopefully, I'll get to hang out with him. I'll get to spend time with him. I'll get to see how he lives, where he lives, what he's like at home. You know, relax with him. That's why slippers are perfect.
With the present bought, it's time for the next phase of Operation Seagal. Seagal isn't a Hollywood hard man who fakes it for the cameras. This is a man who spent years learning Aikido in Japan, eventually reaching the very rare level of 7th Dan black belt. As a kid, I tried a variety of martial arts, but I was rubbish. So I've come to this jiu-jitsu dojo in Hammersmith to learn how to fight properly.
I went to one judo class my dad took me to when I was 6. Yeah. And this is completely true. A 10-year-old girl with a basin haircut threw me over her shoulder and I hit my head on like the wooden trim around the mats and I never went back.
Well, That happens to a lot of kids. And the thing is, if you haven't trained, then you will get beaten by a 10-year-old girl.
With a Mason haircut.
Yeah.
It's time to hit the mats. So if Seagal comes at me and says, "What have you got?" I'm going to be ready.
So now you look the part.
Do I?
Yeah.
Only a white belt though, just a beginner. I always remember that first bit. It was that punch to the front, and then it might have been 3 punches. You know, Dickie, just from that alone, could see that I was someone who's not to be trifled with. Going to Canada tomorrow to see Steven Seagal.
Oh.
Yeah, you a fan?
For Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal?
Honestly, no.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's good. It's no problem. I respect that.
Okay. I respect you too.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Us. So, Steven Seagal, do you watch his movies and do you watch him in action and think he could do this in a real fight situation?
I just watch it go, man, this dude's badass. Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't breathe. All right. Oh, my God. Yeah.
There we go. You see, you got a nice colour.
Man. I felt a little bit uncomfortable, and I had pie for tea tonight, and a little bit of that pie came back up.
So this one I'm going to attack your elbow.
Oh, tap, yeah. Yeah, tap.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I've got a couple of moves now, so if Seagal wants to bring the noise, I'll be ready. I'll be ready for him, you know? I'm a lot smaller, but I'm younger, I'm quicker, and if it goes down to the ground, he's in trouble.
Quicker? What dimension is this guy living in thinking he's quicker than Steven Seagal? Welcome, Christopher Allen.
I'll be ready for him, you know? I'm a lot smaller, but I'm younger, I'm quicker, and if it goes down to the ground, he's in trouble.
I've been invited to Canada to meet the big man on the set of his latest TV series, where I'm hoping I'll get the chance to watch him in action doing what he does best, kicking the shit out of someone. It's a boyhood dream come true.
I don't think Steven Seagal has ever been opened up, but by God, I'm going in and I will open that man up like he has never been opened up before, and I'll tell you what, he'll love it.
Coming up, I finally get to see my action hero at close quarters. Seagal gives me the runaround.
Steven! Steven!
And the man tells it like it is.
If you got something to say, talk to my ass, because I won't even give you the dignity to look at my face.
Vancouver, once home to the Winter Olympics, rock god Bryan Adams and screen siren Pamela Anderson. And now martial arts legend, Steven Seagal. Before I left England, I made sure I came properly prepared for the big man.
What size are these Japanese slippers, do you know? I mean, he might not actually want to wear them, but it's the thought that counts.
And I got back on the mat in case it all kicked off.
Oh, man. Oh, tap, yeah. Is it good? Oh, I can't breathe. All right. Oh, my God. I've got a couple of moves now, so if Seagal wants to bring the noise, I'll be ready.
Now I'm heading to the set of his new TV series, True Justice, to meet him in the flesh.
We gotta get the bad guys and protect the good guys. That's why we're here.
You know, we're going to the set. He's filming a TV show. They've got a program to make. So that comes first, obviously.
Get on the ground!
This is getting bad, man. This is getting bad.
We've been promised an all-action fight scene, and the anticipation's killing me.
You've met him, haven't you, Mark?
Briefly. Nothing to talk about, but I have met the man.
Have you driven him?
No. He has his own personal drivers. He's got his own convoy.
He's got a convoy? Is he good around the set? Is he good with people? What's the word? You must hear the gossip.
To me, anyway, he just exudes calm, cool, collected.
He's calling the shots, isn't he? He's obviously the star of the show, but he's also making the show.
That's correct.
Has he put the hurt on anybody?
No.
I've got his card, which I made. See that there? How do you think my handmade card and gift is going to go down with it?
I have a feeling he'll get a kick out of that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I won't get a kick out of that.
We arrive at a location resembling a slightly shoddy caravan park. I was expecting a bit of Hollywood, a bit of showbiz, but what I've got is a rainy afternoon in what looks like Slough.
He's in the car. He's in the car right now. There's no mistaking the real deal.
Still rolling.
Still rolling?
Justin, you fucked me up.
Sorry, Steve, I'm sorry.
You fucked me up.
I'm so sorry.
I was all of a sudden acting and then I saw you. You fucked me up, man.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. He's laughing and joking and smiling. That's a great start. He's getting out. He's getting out. He's massive. Look how big he is. Look, he's massive.
As I've already messed up one scene, I decide to make for the back of the set, keep my head down and await developments.
Mikey! Where you at, baby? You all right?
He didn't actually say much there, but Seagal can deliver lines of dialogue worthy of any action hero. My own personal favourites. The calm after the storm when he deadpans this line without moving a single facial muscle.
You don't look like you're gonna be waking up happy now.
What are you doing? When he sounds really menacing with an Italian accent.
Ow! You tell your brother I'm gonna cut off his head and piss down his throat.
This piece of perfect culinary comic timing.
Nobody beats me in the kitchen.
And the moment when in a deep manly voice he ad-libs the ultimate insult.
Yo, fuck nuts!
With the dialogue in the can, Stephen's quickly out the door.
He's just gone out. Should we go back outside? I don't know where he might be, but...
Obviously, this is all fair use all the time here on MINDSHOCK. Welcome, Heracles. We are examining a piece of seemingly forgotten media involving the one and only Steven Seagal.
It could be in there. I mean, that's a motorhome. All the others are trucks. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Where's the big guy?
The big guy?
Stephen.
Oh, he's gone.
Where's he gone?
Down back to his trailer.
I'm Justin. Oh, he's gone back.
Hi,
to the
Justin.
Yeah, nice to meet you. What are you doing,
well, I
Sandy?
love your accent.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm from Bristol.
Stephen's trailer is parked down the road, so while everyone waits for his return, I hit the catering van to find out what a real action man eats for lunch.
Does Stephen set the menu? Does he come to you and say, this is what I think maybe I'd like tomorrow, or do you just do it yourself?
No, he has his own private chef.
Really? Okay.
He's allergic to wheat and other stuff. He has a lot of allergies.
That's interesting. I didn't
just met you in on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy you want next to you in the trenches. You know, he's that type of guy, you know, the type of guy that you want to have your back, you know, when the shit comes down. Unless, of course, the enemy is armed with ravioli.
After 20 minutes, the Seagal convoy rolls back in. It looks as though it's time for action, and Stephen's going to get it on with two blokes in fluorescent shirts.
Can you tell me a little bit about what's going to be happening, this scene that's being shot in here today?
Yeah, well, the two Yakuza soldiers, myself and Georgia, are going to be walking through that door, and Mr. Seagal is just going to beat us up.
Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, yeah.
I want to see him mess someone up. I want to see someone get messed up. How are your balls? You sure? Okay. Just imagine what it would have been like on the set of Hard to Kill or Out for Justice. You know, any of those films from the late 80s, very early 90s.
1991's Out for Justice was classic Seagal, a combination of stony-faced indifference and rock-hard Aikido moves. In Hard to Kill, Stephen took bone-breaking to a different level. And choreographed ultraviolence became the Seagal trademark. Even in his film debut, Stephen was displaying the sort of martial arts-inspired fight moves that made him a superstar, wielding the sword like a true samurai warrior. After all those great fights, I'm expecting something pretty special. Am I about to witness the moment when Stephen really puts the hurt on someone? Unfortunately not, as he's off again. But this time I've got him in my sights, and I'm not letting him go without a fight.
Hey, Stephen, you going back? Can I ride with you? Yeah. You sure? Thank you.
At last, I'm actually rolling with the Seagal convoy. Unfortunately, Stephen's not doing much talking. Finally, I make it into the inner sanctum of his trailer, where Stephen's on the phone to his wife.
See if you can recognize this voice.
Hello, how are you? Have you missed me?
You gotta remember that accent.
You've got to remember my accent.
From Bristol?
From Bristol. That's me!
It took that long.
I'm very well, how are you? I come bearing gifts, I've got a present, I even made my own card for him. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it? And inside it says, I hope our time together kicks ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Indian slippers.
They told me they were Japanese.
These are Indian.
Okay.
They're about the size of one of my youngest children's feet.
Steven Seagal, of course, well versed in practically every culture in the world, Japan, Native, etc. He's also a Native American.
Yeah.
Well, we can hang them on a wall or something, you know?
Do you like them, Stephen?
Yeah, I like them quite a bit.
Honestly, you wait till you see Stephen's new Indian slippers. Bye-bye.
How she could forget that accent. Hi. I'll see you soon, yeah? Oh, I love you. Great to see you.
Great to see you too. The first time we met, I came to see you in High Wycombe. Yeah. And you were playing with the band.
Yeah.
And we were there in the wings, and we came to try and see you backstage.
When he's not playing the action hero, Stephen plays guitar in a band called Thunderbox. He's released 2 albums, played with blues legends B.B. King and Bo Diddley, and recorded one of my all-time favourite tracks, the unforgettable Talk to My Ass.
Do you know the meaning behind that?
Talk to my ass? No.
You see, talk to my ass, it's a way of saying, I'm leaving you. You know, and if you got something to say, talk to my ass, because I won't even give you the dignity to look at my face. You see, every show in the UK, we had them, you saw, jumping.
Yeah.
Then we went to Wales, and we went to a place called Llandudno.
Llandudno.
Yeah, okay. There, the average age of the person in the show was 103, 104. I think they'd all been either, like, messing around with the sheep or staying in the coal for too long because there was a little bit of a gene pool deal going on. I'm not sure, but...
The Welsh are going to love this.
Now, I just want to say they're ready for me. Sean, could you take this guitar?
Where are you going?
Unfortunately, back to work, and you're coming with me.
Is it okay if I ride in the car?
Sure.
Thanks, Stephen.
The day is getting stranger by the minute, but at least he liked the slippers.
I'm starving.
Which is some food that you have.
Oh, thank you, sir.
It won't be your wife's cooking.
Oh, thank God. The further away you get from my wife's cooking, the better for me. I've already lost 1 testicle thanks to my wife's cooking. I don't know how that happened. They had to remove a testicle.
You'll be all dick and no balls. If you don't have the ball flapping with the dick, you can't hit him good enough, you know?
Wise words from the master. Now, finally, am I going to see my hero warm some ears?
I was gonna hit this guy here to chop him just like this, and then he'll go there.
I see.
But I think it's better if you do it because you have more chopping power than I do.
Really?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Could you show me one more time, Steve, so I know?
You've seen it like 5 times.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Here, yeah.
Oh, bang, it's all in one.
One move, yeah. Go ahead. So.
Hey, George. Whoa, just give me some time, man. Just back up, right? Ready to get fucked up?
Yep.
Okay. Ready? You pussy. Or... Come on, come at me, man. Shut up! Yeah, all right. See?
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
That wasn't
right?
very good.
Took you to school. Took you to school. They were rolling on that. They were recording. They're going to cut that in to the episode. It's that good.
Meanwhile, Stephen's off again. And I'm running.
Stephen! What? Oh, man! What, is that it? Can I go back to the trailer now? Or is that it? What the fuck? Stephen! 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 Steve! Are you going back to the trailer?
Hey, you want to get in?
Yeah, can I get in?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll jump someone's fucking lap.
Thank you.
When I get there, I want to talk to him about his family life. To this day, I'm still jealous of his third marriage to one of the world's most beautiful women, Kelly LeBrock. After marrying in 1987, they starred together in the 90s action classic Hard to Kill. And it was clear to see their on-screen chemistry owed more to sexual attraction than method acting.
How many kids have you got?
7.
No. Have you? I didn't know that. How old is your eldest?
35.
You're kidding me.
I had him when I was 7. And most people don't have sperm when they're 7.
Yeah.
But I was just special.
You did. And how about your youngest?
Clemson is 1-year-old, and he is the light of my life. He is the most amazing young man in the universe.
Do you think that now you're maybe a better father than you were 35 years ago?
Unfortunately, yes. That's some deep stuff.
Yeah. I'll save it for later if that's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had 7 kids. I didn't know.
Kids. Is someone knocking? Ready.
Oh, okay. Can I come back with you?
Yes.
It's back to the set for the final time, and at long last, the moment I've been waiting for.
It's the fight. It's fight time.
Everybody ready?
That was nice.
Were there goofs still saying that he just uses stunt doubles for all the fight scenes? I mean, clearly he's doing pretty much everything here. And again, he's up there in age. So when he's in his late 50s, all through his 60s, to obviously he's going to be using some stunt doubles for certain things.
Hey, one more.
So guys, safe is here. Everybody gotta go this way.
Are you about to go to the windscreen now?
Actually, Georgia's going through it.
Georgia? Yeah. Georgia, you've got a windscreen there. How do you feel about that, okay? Okay, brother. I've had a great day. I've really gotten on with Steven Seagal today. I think that we've kind of connected, and I really like it.
We're coming to Arizona, huh?
Yeah, is that cool? Yeah. That'd be great. And I can go back from this trip, and I can go home and I can say to my mum, Mum, he's a really nice bloke.
But the icing on the cake is that next, I'm off to his house.
See you in Arizona.
Arizona. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. It's been a pleasure. I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing him again. See you later.
Coming up, I get a personal tour of Stephen's new home in the desert.
This is a great place.
Thank you. Come on in.
Thank you very much indeed.
He takes me to meet the toughest talking sheriff in America.
Thank God for England, because it was you, your country, that came up with the Sharif.
It's a pleasure.
And I get a shock when he pulls a gun on me.
This is one of my favorites here.
I was talking about the handgun. I could just see a little handgun.
It's Tuesday, and I'm in Arizona.
All I can see is desert and cacti.
I'm about to fulfill a lifetime ambition and hang out at the home of action man and Aikido god, Steven Seagal.
What a mess.
A few weeks ago, he invited me to Vancouver onto the set of his new TV series, True Justice.
And here I am, I'm on the set, and there he is. And then all of a sudden, Steven Seagal is choreographing me. Bang, it's all in one. This is my big moment. Shut up! Yeah, all right? See?
All right, thank you.
My action movie idol, he looks at me, and he's got this look in his eyes that just says, that was shit.
Today, I'm heading out to his multi-million-dollar pad west of Phoenix. After an hour and a half in the car, it's clear that it's in the middle of nowhere.
Where are you, Seagal? He's a 6'5" man mountain. He shouldn't be this hard to find.
After the hours in Vancouver spent travelling between a very small garage and an even smaller personal trailer,
Garage? What's a garage? Welcome, Lord Zed. What's a garage?
I'm hoping for bigger and better things.
This is it, Bear Right, this is it. This has got to be it. Hello there. We're looking for Steven Seagal. Actor. Okay, thank you very much.
We made it through security. The man is near, and my nostrils are starting to fill with the scent of Seagal.
There you go. Right, watch out, because he's got German Shepherds. All I'm looking for is something honest, something real, something that I can relate to. Look at that view. That's just incredible. I can just go, he's just a normal guy. That's what I'm looking for. I can hear a waterfall. There's Japanese figures. This is all good. This is all very good. We've got a dragon. That's good. This is all Seagal. This is all what you might expect. I just want to do this a sec. I just want to just sit. Hello, sir.
See, I thought I'd fuck you up like you fucked me up.
How you keeping?
All right, how are you?
Good to see you, Stephen.
Good to see you, brother.
This is a great place.
Thank you. Come on in.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
That's a pleasure. It's absolutely beautiful out here.
Stephen only moved here from LA a couple of weeks ago, and I'm one of the first to be allowed into the new Seagal family home, which he shares with his wife and baby son.
Hello, who's this? Hello.
Kunza.
Kunza. Very nice to meet you. How are you? Goodness me, you're beautiful. Wow. I was going to ask for a high five. I don't know whether you high five or...
If you're lucky.
You have a high five? High five.
No?
He knows, he just doesn't want to do it. I love that. Ah, you're beautiful.
You gonna take him?
How old is he now?
He's 1 year, 3 months.
Wow.
He's a big boy. He runs. He doesn't walk, he runs.
Really?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Lovely to see you. Bye-bye. Stephen, he's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah. Where were you born? Where are you from originally?
I was born in Detroit and stayed in Japan most of my life.
As a boy, Stephen Frederick Seagal was fascinated by the martial arts. In his teens, he left America and moved to Japan. There, he spent years training, eventually becoming an Aikido black belt and the highest-ranking Westerner in the country.
What was that like for such a young man in a really
Well, you know, when
place?
you're young, we have a phrase that I won't use, but just when you're young and dumb, you always want to fight.
Being young, dumb, and full of cum, I think that's what you were thinking of.
Well, I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah.
I thought only Americans knew that phrase.
No. I know that phrase.
He knows that phrase.
Did you?
Because he's still that way.
Already a respected instructor, Seagal then opened his own dojo and became the first foreigner to run a martial arts training school in Japan. Seagal soon gained a loyal Japanese following.
There must have been a little bit, or maybe for some people there would be a bit of, who is this guy that wants to open a dojo in our town? Or,
Well, there was a lot of that, and for the first couple of years, people did come from all over Japan, as I said, to challenge me. And when they would show up when I was in the middle of teaching a class, I would be especially as violent and ruthless as I could be.
You know, it's a shame videos of this don't exist. I mean, how many people have actually challenged Steven Seagal in Japan and just gotten pulverized? Lord Zed, you're looking up your favorite quarterback ratings and it doesn't exist. Well, I don't think Steven Seagal ever played quarterback. That could be why. But, anyway, let's continue here.
And there was one time, this guy says, you know, I would like to sign up for a duel to the death with you. And for an instant, I thought, fuck me, man, this is the guy. This guy gotta be a master. And then I thought, I'm gonna kill him. And I attacked. And I was in the fucking air flying. And I got closer to him, and I realized he was just a fucking drunk. And I'm already committed, you know, and I'm kind of trying to put the brakes on. And I hitting him, and he was in the air, out the door, and tumbling for 20 fucking feet, and then he's unconscious. And my wife thinks I did kill him, and she screamed, "You killed him, you killed him." Door and tumbling for 20 fucking feet, and then he's unconscious. And my wife thinks I did kill him, and she screamed, "You killed him, you killed him."
This guy really finds it amusing that Steven Seagal might have actually murdered a drunk guy. This is crazy. Look how happy this guy is at Steven Seagal recalling the possibility that he might have murdered a drunk individual. I mean, this guy's straight up giddy with the thought that Seagal murdered a man. This is weird. This is weird. Heracles says, well, Bruce, how giddy would you be if you were in Steven's presence? I'm not a giddy individual. I think it would just be a quiet respect, but he wasn't really this giddy until the moment Steven started talking about murdering people. About ending lives. I mean, he seemed to be mildly amused or just generally amused, but he didn't cross the line into giddy until Seagal's talking about ending lives.
Despite giving a drunk a good lamping, and in contrast to his violent screen persona, Stephen is a devoted Buddhist. In 1997, he was declared a tulku, the reincarnated embodiment of a revered 17th century Lama or holy man. In a sacred ceremony in Tibet, he was given the title Precious Jewel.
Do you believe in destiny?
I believe that we all are destined to do certain things that's based on our karma. And some of that can be changed and some of it can't.
Yeah.
Man, look at Seagal not falling for black and white logical fallacies as he discusses the spirituality of karma. Some of it can be changed, some of it can't. And look at all these individuals paying respect to the Great One here. Paying their respect. Because a lot of goofs hallucinate that he made all this up. I mean, there's actual video here. I mean, are there any Seagal haters even left? Wait, did Steven Seagal play football? Does anybody know? Did Steven Seagal play football? Oh, wow, he did. Wow. He played football for Buena Park High School. Huh. Doesn't say what position he played, though. Does anybody know what position Steven Seagal played? He played football. That's all we have. Yeah, it doesn't say what position. Oh, here we go. He was a lineman. How big was he in high school? Someone posted that he was a lineman on Reddit. I don't know how they know that. There was a post played wait. Oh, wait. Huh, maybe that wasn't... No, they might be talking about somebody else. Played college football. Steven Seagal didn't go to college, did he? I don't think he went to college. Oh, he did. Fullerton College. Okay. He might have played lineman in high school and college. He went to Fullerton College. Did he play football at Fullerton College? Okay, so unless he graduated in 1 year, he didn't graduate from Fullerton College. Okay, so maybe he played lineman in both high school and college. Someone posted that on Reddit. I don't know how they know that. Lord Zed said he must have been an absolute terror on the line. Well, yeah, because I think he started... Didn't he start Aikido at 17? So he might have already started his martial arts training, which... Especially Aikido, you know, can you imagine Seagal using Aikido in football? Just wrecking fools. This is hilarious. We need to get more information on his high school and college football career.
He was given the title Precious Jewel. Do you believe in destiny?
I believe that we all are destined to do certain things that's based on our karma. And some of that can be changed and some of it can't.
Yeah. After that bit of enlightenment, Stephen calls me into the bedroom to show me part of his sword collection.
So this sword is the 1,000-year-old one.
Is this your most prized possession, Stephen, in terms of swords?
Yeah, this is right up in there. Okay, this one is a museum piece, and this piece could be worth upwards of $1 million, you know, because it's so rare. Boy, 1,000-year-old sword, man.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was made yesterday, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It looks brand new.
Sword is the backbone, the foundation of all martial arts.
Stephen left Japan and moved back to the States in the 80s to open his own dojo in LA. There he found himself teaching some high-profile Hollywood players. One was super agent Mike Ovitz, who after a few Aikido lessons saw box office potential in the young Seagal. Ovitz signed him up, and the rest is history.
When you made your first film, Above the Law, at the time, did you think maybe this will just be a one-off, who knows what was going through?
Well, I certainly did think that. But people did like the story and they liked the action.
Mr. Police!
In his film debut, Nico, Above the Law, Stephen demonstrated that he was equally adept at screen acting and choreographing his own fight scenes.
For me, it was like a golden period, speaking purely as a fan. But what I loved so much about Nico, as it was called back home, and then Hard to Kill and the other movies that followed, is that you seemed to be the real deal.
Come on, 6!
For me, one of Stephen's greatest fight scenes ever came in Out for Justice.
Go!
This simple yet effective pull cue battle showed the artistry you could achieve with 2 lumps of wood. And for critics watching, I'm not talking about the actors.
And that must have been unbelievably hard work to choreograph that scene.
Well, we didn't really choreograph it. We just, you know, had a pattern and just started going at it. And I'm actually working there with the great master Danny Inosanto, who was Bruce Lee's teacher. And
you'd sit with him and say,
yeah, we talked about it. We made a few mistakes. I hit him, he hit me, because in those you get hit in the shoulders, the elbows, and the hands, and, you know, but it happens, you know.
But it was box office blockbuster Under Siege that made Seagal a megastar. His performance was one of grim-faced determination and controlled knife-wielding muscle. He did some proper acting and gave Tommy Lee Jones a right proper going over.
Under Siege was the one that put me on the top.
That was a huge film, wasn't it?
Very successful.
There was one certain scene that I would watch as a young man, rewind, watch it again, rewind, watch it again, rewind, watch it again, pause, go at it furiously. It's the birthday cake scene. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. As a young man, it helped me through some difficult, really difficult nights, Stephen.
So what you're trying to say is
Yeah.
that you were masturbating to Eric Helenius?
Yeah, furiously. Yeah, viciously. I really went to town on myself. I mean, I really beat myself up. Do you like talking about your movies? Are you happy to talk about it? Does it make you feel comfortable to talk about it?
Have I done a lot of great films that I'm proud of? Yes. Have I done a lot of terrible films that I'm ashamed of? Yes. With all of the doting and praising and hoopla and everything else, I never, ever thought I was anything special. I just thought, I'm just a simple country boy. I'm just a guy. No different from anybody else.
After all the chat about his movies, Stephen wants to take me into another part of his private world, the world of law enforcement. We hit the road in a bulletproof 4x4 and head into downtown Phoenix to meet one of the most outspoken lawmen in America, Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
I want everybody to know, you come into this county and violate the law, you got a big problem. You're going to that jail, you're going to be on chain gangs, wear pink underwear, 14-cent meals, 140 degrees in the tents. Thank God for England, because it was you, your country, that came up with the Sharif. So I want to thank England, all the people in England.
It's a pleasure. See, what did I tell you? Said, it's because of us.
That's true.
Said that, he wouldn't have it.
Nottingham, remember all that?
Absolutely. Robin Hood. See, I said all this to you, you weren't listening. He never listens. It's all right, tell him.
Stephen is already a crime-fighting deputy in Louisiana, where his reality show Lawman is filmed. Now he's been sworn in Maricopa County.
You know what's kind of crazy that nobody talks about in the prolific nature of Seagal? So he's shooting movies in Canada. He's living in Arizona, shooting Lawman in Louisiana. Like, this guy gets around. I mean, this is kind of crazy. Not to mention the endless philanthropic trips all over the world, the trips to Tibet. I mean, it's just this is insane. The trips to Russia, like, even before he moved there. I mean, this guy gets around.
Do you worry that by deputising Stephen and giving Stephen a badge, that it makes him like a bigger target, if you like, and it?
No.
You don't worry that if Steven Seagal got injured in the line of duty on your watch, that maybe the fans would be so up in arms, people like me, and they come looking for you and they say, Sheriff, what are you doing? This is our hero, our star.
Stop.
No, I think they'd be more worried about me.
That's right.
I hate to say that.
That's right.
I asked Stephen in the car, I wonder why Stephen does this and gets involved in this work when he's a movie star and he doesn't have to.
He likes that job. I'm the guy that's a law enforcement guy, and I like the movie acting. I love Steven Seagal movies.
What's your favorite?
Well, I like the one way back when he was a star in, what was that, the submarine, or what was that?
Oh, he likes Under Siege.
Under Siege is a good one.
Yeah.
I have to say, though, Sheriff, my favorite is Out for Justice.
Really?
Yeah, Stephen invented my my favorite word, my favorite curse word. Can I tell you what it is? He invented it. Fuck nuts.
Oh, what is this, an R-rated movie here?
No, well, it was,
Well,
actually.
you can cuss on his show.
Oh, you can?
To Justin.
nice name.
Thank you, sir.
With an E on it?
No, that's fine. That's as it is, just with the end. That's great. Sheriff, if you fancy, if you've got a spare badge, I can help out whilst I'm here.
You want to work some undercover?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us?
there you go. Now you're.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
But you know how to make buys?
Yeah.
See, you just gave away. He was testing you. Now he knows you're a druggie.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're a druggie?
No, I'm not. Stephen offered me drugs up at his house. I said no.
Coming up, I'm on my best behaviour in the Seagal family home.
I better come back up because I tend to fart when I'm in this position.
Stephen shows me his little friend.
This is a 100-round drum right here, so this is not for pussies.
No, that's my kind of piece.
And I get to jam with the man.
Those fingers in my hair.
Imagine if this was a weekly show. That would be hilarious. All right, hold on a second. So, Lord Zed in the chat, you're saying, yeah, I was just double checking something. Fair use, obviously. There was nothing going on for the past minute. Okay, so the Good Morning Britain interview in 2017. How many interviews did he do? Because I just went through the one with Piers Morgan. He did not mention playing football in that one. So I don't know if we have a verification of Steven Seagal's position that he played, if he didn't play all of them.
It's day 3 of my journey into the private world of action hero Steven Seagal.
Well, we're back on the road, on our way to Steven Seagal Towers.
I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, where I've been given exclusive access to his new desert hideaway.
This is a retreat. You can come here and completely be yourself.
Yesterday, I thought I'd finally got an insight into his family life.
Ah, you're beautiful.
And the man behind the movie star.
Well, Stephen offered me drugs up at his house. I said no.
At the end of the day, I thought the adventure was over, but Stephen surprised me by asking me back to sit on the sofa with him a bit longer. As I arrive, I'm met by one of Stephen's ever-present bodyguards.
How you doing today? How's the man? Is he all good?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah?
A little gloomy today.
Oh, really? What's the weather?
No, the weather.
Oh, the weather's... He's not gloomy.
No, go right ahead.
Right.
Although I've been invited, I think it's only polite to wait until I'm summoned into the great man's presence.
It's such a great place. Oh, we have a weapon down there, you can see that. That's what you want, just a gun just laying around there, because you never know when you might... not that Steve needs it, you know, because... But you never know. You never know.
After a few minutes, I'm told that Stephen is in his bedroom.
Hi, Stephen.
Come on in.
Thank you very much indeed. Is there any chance I could see your home theatre? I'd love to see that room.
Sure, let's go down there and let me show it to you. That's where we sit and watch movies and relax a little bit.
Great, that'd be great. And can I just point out, can I just highlight one thing that obviously intrigues me, and I've spotted it in the corner next to the bed. There is a gun over there.
Well, there's lots of guns in this room.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Where are they all?
Well, I couldn't tell you where they all are because that would be very detrimental to my strategy here. But point the camera down for a minute.
That wasn't the gun I was talking about.
This is one of my favorites here.
Shit. I was talking about the handgun. I could just see a little handgun.
That's for pussies.
Yeah, that's not my kind of gun.
This is a 100-round drum right here, so this is not for pussies.
No, that's my kind of piece.
Yeah.
And Stephen, that's you keep that close by in case of what?
Well, in case of anything. Okay, let's go.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Great.
As we head down to his newly installed home cinema, I can't help wondering if Stephen spends hours rerunning his old movies here.
Wow.
Look at this guy.
This is amazing. I mean, I can't see the film, but I'm relaxed.
You looking for me?
Yeah, that's it for you, poop hole.
In his career, Stephen has made nearly 40 films, a fair few of them straight to video. But now it's as a television actor that he's making a noise.
Stephen, did you ever really enjoy being a movie star? Is that you? Is that Steven Seagal?
I've never considered myself a movie star.
It got pretty crazy for a while. You had an energy drink.
How's it going, baby?
For the drinks commercial, Stephen gave a tongue-in-cheek, I'm the daddy, I can poke fun at myself too performance.
You know what? I really wanted to swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt with you.
Yeah, but you know I love doing it, because I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Even the voiceover sounded like a parody of his tough guy persona.
With 100% pure juice blends and is the only energy drink to contain Tibetan goji berries and Asian cordyceps.
Yeah, I have a new one now. It's called Zen Fuel.
And if I drink some Zen Fuel, would that chill me out? Because I'm very stressed. I have a skin complaint.
It won't chill you out. It'll give you an erection.
Thank God. I'll take that.
So you're having trouble with that at your age?
Honestly, it's miserable. I can't begin to tell you. I need Zen Fuel. I'll take anything you've got.
Zen Fuel will make that thing so hard a cat couldn't scratch it.
Wow. When is this stuff coming out? Because I need a can of it right now.
It's coming soon.
Whether or not he drinks the stuff himself, Stephen has the stamina to combine a musical career with an acting one. I've seen him on stage, and he can really play. As well as guns and swords, he also collects vintage guitars.
I think this guitar's worth $1 million, 800,000, something like that. Pretty amazing guitar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. So what do you prefer, the sword or the guitar? What's more you?
Well, I mean, that's like saying, what do you prefer, your left testicle or your right testicle?
My left.
Really?
Yeah.
See, with me, they're both, you know, I need them both.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other.
Is there anything that you could play that maybe I could sing? Because I'm an excellent singer.
I try to sound like a blues black man.
Those fingers in my hair. Okay. Let me just,
Go low and raspy and try to, There you go.
Man, this would make a pretty interesting weekly show. Like, how come Seagal doesn't have a non-law enforcement reality show? Just chilling with Seagal? I mean, how hilarious would that be? It might actually be more entertaining than even him on the front lines in Ukraine training, or Russia, whatever, training soldiers, whatever he's doing these days. It might be more entertaining to just hang out with him at home.
Got psoriasis all over my balls. One's lower than the other.
That was good. Was it? Finally.
Yeah.
Took you a long time to get
I
there.
got there though. I think we did something. What's next, Stephen? When are you going to tour again?
You
Yeah.
need to go back to England, give me some good gigs booked, and I'll come.
And do you think I could maybe come on stage with you? Maybe we could do a number together?
Yeah.
I'll write some more words. We could do the psoriasis song.
Yeah.
Stephen, thank you very much indeed.
Unfortunately, my time with Stephen has come to an end.
All right, lovely man. It genuinely feels like he doesn't want us to go. It feels like he doesn't want me to leave, which is really nice. I sort of feel a little bit emotional.
What a journey it's been. I finally got to see the big man in action. He showed me some martial arts moves.
Ready to get fucked up?
And I was allowed into his bedroom.
So what you're trying to say is that you were masturbating to Eric Helenia?
Yeah, furiously.
At one point, I thought my childhood illusions would be shattered.
Stephen! Stephen!
But I can honestly say, as far as I'm concerned, Steven Seagal is still a god.
One thing I could ask of you before I leave, just for me as a fan, it would just make the whole trip for me.
What's that?
Would you mind calling me fuck nuts?
Fuck nuts. See, I thought he was going to ask something like really deep and spiritual. Well, that was kind of deep and spiritual, I guess.
It worked for me.
Oh man, the Steven Seagal comedies we were robbed of. But fret not, MINDSHOCK listeners. There's more.
You've come to be the next great action hero.
What?
But there's much to learn. But I'll teach you to be stronger and more powerful than you ever thought possible. Strength is not enough. Use your mind. Learn your enemy's strengths and his weaknesses.
Yeah, that guy's pretty strong. You know what else we were robbed of? Has Steven Seagal ever played, like, the master teacher training a guy? Like Van Damme did in Kickboxer? The newer Kickboxers? Oh, man, that'd be cool. Steven Seagal training the next generation. I mean, who could handle his lessons, but...
You will know your opponent's moves, even before they do. Strategize and then strike. Because the secret to being an action hero isn't here. It's here.
Actually, I just came in here for the Wi-Fi.
What?
No. I've really loved all of our time together and all the punching and kicking, and it's great. But I want to show you something even better.
What could be better than Aikido.
Epic multiplayer naval battles, authentic World War II warships. I mean, it's got everything you like, man. Action, strategy, Seagal.
Warships. I know a thing or two about warships. Better get some sleep. Play for free at worldofwarships.eu. Oh man, I must have been playing all night long. I better get some sleep.
That was pretty hilarious. Who saw that coming? Him putting himself to sleep like that. Heracles says they haven't found somebody who can look like they actually learned from Seagal. Nobody's good enough. Yeah, that's a good point. But for the purpose of his character in the movie, he could make himself worse as a character, or he could try. I don't know, maybe he can't pull that off. Alright, and for those that think that it was just a commercial, we have some behind-the-scenes footage. Perhaps Steven Seagal is also a gamer, a video game extraordinaire in the making.
Steven Seagal today is going to join. Seagal today is going to join our World of. Steven Seagal today is going to join our World of Warships team as a heroic battle expert to make our battles even more epic. Let's meet him now. He's coming. Welcome on board, Steven. Steven, did you enjoy the game, World of Warships?
Yes, I am just learning, but I think I did okay for a first time. I'm enjoying it anyway. I think the eye was the best. The one I had was the best, yeah?
Yeah, no, I don't think it was.
What is your favorite ship?
Well, I was playing the Iowa, but I would have to like the Missouri because I was on the Missouri. It looks like I have one of the best ships here.
Yes.
I mean, Seagal's legendary hand-eye coordination transferred to gaming. I mean, nobody would stand a chance. Nobody would stand a chance. Clark says he can go back in time and teach himself a worthy pupil. You might be onto something. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why he's so good. I mean, nobody seems to be as good as Aikido as he is. That could transfer it to the street quite like he can. I mean, is there any other super high-level Aikido guy? I mean, Lyoto Machida's not even high-level in Aikido. I mean, he transferred it to some level. But I don't know if you'd classify him an absolute world beater on the street against multiple opponents. I mean, maybe. I mean, Lyoto Machida is really awesome, but Lord Zed says Jason David Frank should have played his son. That was awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, we missed out. We missed out.
You are the highest level in the battle.
That's what it looks like.
How did you feel after you rescued Missouri?
Very good.
So you become heroic expert for World of Warships. What are your feelings about it?
I think it's a great game. It really teaches young people military tactics and naval strategy, so I think it's a good thing and a great game. And if there's only one or two guys, which I would think is more realistic, I could give chance to maneuver, so as you would say, I would be bow on.
Yeah.
Once I'm bow on, then I can start to maneuver and shoot more. I have a lot less chance.
Right. So obviously in the real naval battle, the distances would be much greater, so you wouldn't have this feeling that there's like a huge amount of enemies around.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I just said.
Yeah.
One more thing, we would like you to sign a special World of Warships ukulele Yes, if you want, you can play it. Nice. Close, yeah. And thank you very much. Welcome on the board.
So if anybody remembers, in the first few episodes, we went over the Steven Seagal video game that never happened, but here he is appearing in World of Warships. And he actually is in the game. As you can see here, Steven Seagal, the Missouri. And apparently, is that him doing Aikido on the deck in the game? This is fantastic. This is so cool. Look at this. Steven Seagal working out in the game. Look at these incredible moves. I mean, that's definitely not Aikido. That looks like Shaolin Kung Fu, but he probably knows that too. And that's the workout. But yeah, he is in the game. So he did make his way into video games. Lord Zed says, who was the best UFC or Pride Aikido guy? I mean, it had to be Lyoto Machida. I mean, he got to championship level, although he also utilized karate. But yeah, I mean, I don't recall anybody else actually pulling off legit Aikido moves. I mean, Shinya Aoki had some jiu-jitsu, some similar moves, jiu-jitsu and Aikido, snap and judo, snapping elbows. But yeah, probably Machida. So that's what we had today. We went over the comedic prowess of the one and only Steven Seagal. Is anybody else more accomplished in this many fields of endeavor? If so, feel free to name the individual, because I am not aware of any such individual existing in the history of Earth. Maybe some other dimensional realm. But in this realm of Earth, is there anybody more accomplished? That's it for today, folks. Plenty more to come, particularly in the Seagal series as well. If you want to help support the podcast, found it interesting and entertaining, you can donate to our PayPal. Check the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Patreon. This is Bruce McGuire signing off. Catch you guys next time.